Welcome back to Good Day. They're here, they're nasty, and we want them dead.
That's right. Yeah. We're talking spotted lanternflies, and Zach Edwards of Black Diamond is here with a way to get rid of these plant-killing pests. Have a little fun, maybe win some money.
There you go.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, a little incentive.
Yeah, so spotted lanternflies, I know we see them everywhere. For folks who haven't seen them though, what do they look like and why do we not want them around?
So they're in their adult stage right now. They'd be pretty hard to miss.
Yeah.
They are almost the size of a quarter, big red wings with big black spots on them.
Right,
so
like
pretty
that.
hard to miss, yes.
If
exactly
you see
like
me,
that.
destroy me.
Yes, absolutely. You want to squash one, we've got a good dead one right there. So our contest right now encouraging people to find fun and creative ways to kill them within, reason, safely. Don't do anything too dangerous. Don't go climb any
don't
trees.
put yourself at risk, right?
Why do we want to squash them?
Just to keep their population down. So the squashing is just part of the fun because truly they're not afraid of people. They're not a hard insect to find or seek out. They will just jump on you. If we were outside right now here downtown Toledo, we'd probably have them on us.
Like right on your head here.
Yes,
Lovely.
yes.
I've had them land on me for sure.
Yeah, he didn't like our contest, so he came right on top of me and let me know.
But that's a picture that you can take there. But the picture you want is of them dead, though.
Yes,
so don't
we
hit
want to
anybody in the head
encourage
with a...
people to squash them. So, and really the most important thing you can do is actually look out for their egg masses. Those are pretty obvious too. Check your trees and your lawn and your landscaping. Slimy, gray mass of eggs right on the bigger branches or maybe even the trunk. Scrape that off, wear some gloves, throw it in the trash and a wad of paper towels. Then you're killing hundreds.
And that would be effective.
And that will help keep the population down because they are a threat to fruit crops, grape crops.
Oh, okay.
They like willow and maple trees even, so you don't want anything to happen to those in your yard. There's certain trees that they're bothering that they like a lot that we don't necessarily like those trees either, the tree of heaven.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, they are bothering other things as well.
Yeah, I mean, they're not going to hurt us necessarily, but we don't want them destroying the
They're becoming a real nuisance. The people that are most active in our contest right now are just tired of them being all over them in their yard, their house. There's just these pockets of areas. If we ever get some rain one of these days, a storm can just kind of push them all into one area, and then you literally see hundreds of them.
You can have the contest winner right there.
Yes.
With all the...
Wouldn't that be something? You have to keep an eye on them when that rain comes. So what people need to do, squash the bug, take a picture of it.
Correct.
And then they need to submit it to the Department of Ag, I think?
We are technically in Lucas County. We are already in a quarantine zone, so you don't have to report it.
Okay.
But other counties, I would say still 90% of the counties in Ohio, you are supposed to report you see it so that the ONDR can keep track of it. This problem started almost 5 or 6 years ago and has moved from east to west along the turnpike, along the railroad tracks. They just are little hitchhikers.
Yeah. They are. It's gotten worse and worse. And so when they submit those photos, do they need to send them to you guys at Black Diamond, or how do they enter the contest?
Yep, they can mention us on Facebook or Instagram. They can use the hashtag squash the SLF419. That way we'll see it too. So yeah, get creative. We're doing one for most creative pose with your dead spotted lanternfly. Most creative way that you've smashed one. So I mean, nothing like a good old-fashioned fly swatter either.
What are some that
those
you've
are
seen?
very effective. Yeah.
I'm sorry?
What are some that you've seen so far for creative?
So probably the most creative is one that isn't eligible to win, but one of our employees just likes to take his shoe off and just see how good of aim he has and just try to hit one from across the room. I'll use my hat. So yeah, still waiting to see some people get creative out there. So see if they can wow us.
You got work to do because you can win.
Gift cards to win. Yep.
$100. You can win. Are you giving away a few prizes or just one? Or
yep, we've got first, second, and third place. So the first place prize is a $100 Black Diamond gift card.
Wow.
And you need mums.
Yep.
Or a
pumpkins.
Christmas tree or pumpkins.
Yeah, anything.
By
They
the
don't
time
expire.
that comes around.
Save it till next spring.
Kaylee, I think we've got an assignment on our walk this afternoon.
I think so.
Because they're all over our parking lot. They're all downtown here. I see them. Yeah.
Mug and just...
Oh, there you go. I
We're
like
thinking of some ideas here, but
Yeah.
we got to get rid of these guys. Like
Squash 'em.
Zach said, they're not good for some of those fruit trees. My grapes for my white wine. I mean, come on.
Everybody needs their glass of wine, so we got to protect the grapes.
We got to protect them. And then you mentioned tree of heaven. Is if we maybe get rid, because it's a weed or it's an invasive species, right? That tree or that weed.
Yeah,
tree
you
that they
don't
like?
want a bunch of tree of heavens on your property if they've sprouted up and volunteered there.
Yeah.
But there's a methodology to a lot of ecosystems. If you had 5, you would remove 4 because you don't want those trees. But I keep 1
Okay.
almost as a lure for spot or lanternfly because
Okay.
again, if they come along, lay their eggs on your tree of heaven, you're doing a lot of work in one fell swoop.
Okay. All right. So great,
Easier.
great suggestions there with what we can do with these guys, but mostly squash them, take pictures, submit to
He
the
looks so
contest.
scared.
I don't feel bad for him.
He's supposed to look
Squash
scared.
him.
I don't feel bad.
Squash him.
Zach, this is fun. Thanks for doing this. We appreciate it. We can't wait to see who those winners are going to be. When does the contest end?
We got about another 10 days or so, the 26th of
All right.
September.
Get
Yep.
those pictures in.
Yes,
Thanks for being
send 'em
here
in.
today.
Thank you so much.